Hi everybody, welcome back to the All Things Good channel and to another video. It's Vlogmas day 20. How are you all? Well, I'm just getting the car to warm up a little bit. Plans have gone a bit out the window this morning. Things have changed a little bit and I could have done without this today really, but the weather has improved. Let's start on a positive. This is the All Things Good channel. The weather has improved, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and it's about 10 degrees. It's positively like spring. Talk about 4 seasons in a week. It's unbelievable, and it's lovely to hear the birds sing. But unfortunately, I'm on my way to the doctor's, which I wasn't expecting today, but I'm fortunate that I've got an appointment, a face-to-face appointment this time. I seem to have had the return symptoms of a UTI possibly overnight, and I've had an awful temperature and a lot of pain again. Now this is something not unusual to me. Some of my regular YouTube followers will know that many years ago I had quite a big operation, an operation on my left kidney. I had that as a child actually, and I was in hospital for a year. So my kidneys are monitored quite well and I'm very well looked after. But I do get lots of infections and UTIs. It's very common. And I think I'm getting more of them at the moment because I'm pretty sure it's menopause, to be honest. But I've managed to get a doctor's appointment this morning with a woman as well, a woman doctor. And I'm really hoping to have a really good chat. Let's just turn this down a bit. Clear the windows a bit. I'm hoping to have a really good chat, not just about the symptoms I've got today, but the whole thing, and see if I can get this ball moving. Now I've actually got a face-to-face appointment. I've actually got through quicker today than I did a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was, when I wasn't so well. And I think it's because a lot of doctors and nurses are actually on strike today, so there's probably not many people ringing up for an appointment. So I was actually very, very lucky. So we'll get on the move, go and sort that out first. Then I've got to come back, take Mom out for her shopping, and then I've got to get ready for Adam coming home. So it's one of those days today, but you're with me, so it's all going to be fine. Let's get into it. Well, this really isn't turning out to be the day I expected. Oh my days, you are not going to believe what has just happened to me. I can't put my sunglasses on, hang on. So first things first, yes, I've got another UTI and some more antibiotics to pick up. So I think what's happened is the antibiotics I had for the tonsillitis has caused another water infection, which is just like me. But had a big chat about the menopause and things like that, and that's all highly likely considering my age and one thing and another. So they've booked me in for some tests tomorrow, so I've got to go back tomorrow afternoon at 4:20, and I've also got to ring them up a bit later on today and also book in for some blood tests as well, because it could be my iron's low again, which that wouldn't surprise me either. But I do take my iron tablets, but I often need to up the dose on those because I do get anemic, just like Grace and just like my sister did. But the thing that's really shocked me was, as I was walking into the doctor's surgery, someone came behind me, and as they walked past me on the side, I heard this, "Hello, Paul," and it was my ex. That was a shock. But this is typical, right? What happened was, I'm the only one walking into the building. He comes alongside me hello pole, walks in front of me, how typical was that, and goes straight in front of me to the front desk, and then I'm left to queue, even though I was there first. And I just looked at him from behind and I thought, well, that says it all. How gentlemanly of you to say, you know, and that I was first in the queue. He just walked straight in front of me, straight up to the desk. And then at one point we were both standing at the desk. There was two ladies on the reception desk. I was with one and he was the other, and of course he's got the same date of birth, and the receptionist asks you for your name and date of birth, don't they? And I could hear him going da 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 18th of the 1st, and I went da 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 18th of the 1st. Talk about a surreal moment. So I was a little bit triggered for a few minutes, but fortunately my appointment was late, so I was sitting in the waiting room and I was put into a separate waiting room to where he'd got to go. So we quickly went in other directions, and my doctor was running late, so I was able to sit down for 20 minutes, and I'm glad I did, because I was a bit flustered and I thought, I hope I don't forget what to say to the doctor and all those kind of things. So I was really flustered about going into my appointment, but I had time to calm down and get over it. But there you go, we only live 3 miles apart. I was bound to bump into him at some point, wasn't I? And today was the day. Vlogmas day 20. How strange. And I didn't feel anything. And actually, as I went round to the other waiting room, he went, see you later, Paul. You know, nice as pie. I just went like that with my hand, walked past. So this is turning out to be a day I didn't expect. So I've now got to go to the pharmacy, pick up my antibiotics. And I've got a headache, but I woke up with a headache. That's all part of it. So I need to take some paracetamol for that. The sun is glorious. Then I shall go and get Mother, and then we're going to Morrison's. So bear with me. Let's go. Oh. Well, here we are, Mother. Much later in the day than we expected.
Hello.
It's all gone a bit pear-shaped this morning.
Too many things to do.
Too many things to do, and then things.
Hello.
Hello YouTube, Vlogmas day 20. We are now finally off to Morrison's this morning.
For a change.
This
Go
afternoon.
shopping.
We don't need too much though, do we?
No.
Today, which is quite good really. But isn't the weather lovely? Did you hear the birds singing earlier?
No.
I think the birds think it's spring today.
Yes. Well, perhaps I think I was still asleep then. But it's a beautiful day.
Isn't it? What a change.
Absolutely.
In the weather.
Gorgeous. Well, couldn't be better. We want it to last now for a few weeks.
Well, if we don't get another really cold snap, then we've got away with it.
Yes.
We've been quite lucky, haven't we, really?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're having pretty good weather right into November. So, all in all things are good.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to Christmas, Mum?
Oh, definitely.
I was telling everybody yesterday that I'm looking forward to doing my Christmas table.
Yes.
It's all going to be white and silver this year.
And Polly does is absolutely beautiful every year.
Oh, I'll pay you later.
Okay.
Okay. But we've got some new bits this year that you haven't seen yet
Oh, okay.
for the Christmas table. We have to keep the cats away from it. That's the only thing, because they like to be involved and have a little bit of a look. But I'm looking forward to doing that. And I can't believe we've only got 4 more days of Vlogmas, and it'll be Christmas Day.
Time flies.
When you're having fun.
Yes.
But we've done quite a bit, haven't we, this month? It's gone quick, hasn't it, Mum? Don't you think?
Yes.
December's flown by.
Absolutely.
It has gone quick, but we have managed to get some shopping in, haven't we?
Yes.
We've done some lovely things. Charity shop,
Yes.
Lichfield Cathedral,
Which was absolutely gorgeous.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful. I might go again on Christmas Eve actually, go and have a little moment,
Absolutely beautiful.
because it is something else. If you get a chance to come to Lichfield, anybody, you have to go to the cathedral.
It's a must.
It blows you away. The architecture is amazing. There's a wonderful feeling to it.
It's the most magnificent building. It really is.
It is, isn't it? And as I said before, it's the only cathedral in the United Kingdom that has 3 spires. And it's huge.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's huge. And hey, our Adam's coming back this afternoon, all being well.
Yes.
I think he's very shortly getting on his first train. Keep your fingers crossed that there's no disruption. Otherwise, I might be travelling down to Exeter later today. Oh my God! Don't even tempt fate. I've had enough on my plate this morning, but never mind. We're getting there. And off we go to Morrison's. Look who we bumped into in Morrison's. Oh, Rudolph's had a little stop by. Oh, he was so gorgeous, so beautiful. I just couldn't get away. Mum went off with the trolley. I lost her for about 20 minutes. And breathe. Not quite the day I expected at all, clearly, as you can see. So we've done Morrison's, I'm back home, and it is now 20 past 2. So I've now got 2 hours before Adam is home, and I'm going to make his favourite vegetarian cottage pie. So it should just be ready in time for me to then go out to the train station and pick him up. I'm so looking forward to seeing him. So I'm not going to have time to show you my truffle roast potatoes today, but trust me, they're really easy. I will get round to doing them, and if I don't get round to doing them, let me show you something, because actually I probably won't get round to doing them now until Christmas Day. But what I do is every year I treat myself to this. Now you can probably get it in other places, but this is from Fortnumandmason's, and it is truffle chef's honey, and it is divine. Trust me when I say it's divine. So all I do is roast potatoes like you would any roast potatoes, parboil them, give them a little shake in the colander, rough them up a bit, put them in your baking tin or whatever you do your roast potatoes in with a bit of oil, and then use as much of that as you like all over the roast potatoes with a little bit of rosemary and a touch of garlic, but more honey than anything else. In fact, you could use the whole lot. I sometimes use the whole, in fact I do use the whole lot for the amount of roast potatoes I do on Christmas Day. Put them in the oven for about 40 minutes, and trust me when I say you will have the most beautiful Christmas roast potatoes you have ever tried. Trust me. So I'm going to get on with this cottage pie and hope that the rest of the day goes according to plan. Where's the gin? Well, my afternoon is panning out a lot smoother than my morning. Thank goodness, so far so good. Cottage pie is made and ready and looks delicious, so that's all good. Adam is en route safely. He's actually an hour delayed, but that's not too bad in the great scheme of things, is it? So I will be heading off to the station in about half an hour to go and pick him up. So I'm going to wind up today's video here, because once I've picked him up this evening, I want to spend the evening with him and just kick back, relax, watch a film, chat, give him a big hug or three, and catch up. I haven't seen him for 3.5 months, I can't believe it. Plus, there's going to be quite a lot of washing, I would imagine. So the washing machine's going to go on as soon as he's home. But before we wind up today, I have just had a nice delivery come as well. I'm super impressed about this. You know, we were talking the other day about delays and raw mail and deliveries and what have you. This is an order I made with QVC UK 2 days ago, and it has been delivered half an hour ago by Every. So I'm very impressed. And some of these are going to be gifts and some of them are going to be for me. But they've got a really good offer on, well, all sorts of things at the moment, but a really good offer on Molton Brown. So if you like Molton Brown, the first set I got was this. Oh, I'm going to have to hold it up because it's really heavy. It's nice, isn't it? So there's 4, and it consists of 2 bath and shower gels and 2 hand washes. So we have got Labdanum Dusk, Neon Amber, those are the bath and shower gels. And then in the hand wash, we have got Pedigree Dew and Blue Marquee. So that's the first set. And then there was another set as well, which is here, slightly smaller. And these are just 3 hand washes. Another one of Blue Marquee, so I can give one of those as a gift, which is great. A lemon and mandarin, and a Pedigree Dew. So another one of those as well. So I've got some doubles there, so plenty to give as extra gifts, which I'm super pleased about, and a few for me. And I might relax with one of those bath and shower gels this evening, actually. So Vlogmas Day 20 was a bit different, and apologies that it didn't contain a hell of a lot of content, really, but sometimes these days happen and we roll with the punches, don't we? But all is good, all is good. So tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 21. We're getting very close, aren't we? We're getting very close. I spoke to Tony last night, Tony Interior. We're almost there. We are almost there with our little collaboration. Still don't know what day it's going to be on yet, but clearly it's got to be within the next 4 days. So we really need to get together. I'll probably speak to her again this evening if I can, or tomorrow, and we'll get that sorted for you, don't worry, because that's a whole load of fun. So until tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely evening, whatever it is you're doing, morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay in the boat, and keep doing all things good. And I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 21. Until then, take care. Thank you for joining me. Bye.